In the last session, our party dealt with the problem. They confronted Dave, and despite attempting to peacefully resolve this, their antics accidentally... I just realized I forgot to turn the lights on.
Ooh. And then we became the problem.
We solved the problem accidentally, and then we became the problem.
On purpose.
Their antics accidentally knocked Dave out. One of them attempted to stabilize him so that he didn't die, but unfortunately, due to the damage that he received, his true form was awakened. After fighting him off and taking him down, they were able to go out and take a rest. After one of them discovered that they could use Dave's remains to make little pocket bags of great dimension.
I have plans for... Oh, yeah.
After Tortileeni divvied them out to the party and keeping still a good supply for them to use later on,
I have plans.
they went back to the Tailor Inn that had already been prepped for them as best as they could due to the lack of supplies after the pillaging. The next day, they helped the town try to rebuild, reorientate, gather back their livestock, and try to get to somewhat of a normal life back. During the town meeting where they burned the bloated corpse of Dave, the party used a little scheming and plotting to rally the people behind them.
Gentlemen, we're geniuses.
We did good.
Practically all but taking over the city. And that is where we left off. It has now been a couple days. The party has continued to help out in rebuilding. Anything you would like to be doing specifically during this time?
I do have something, but I would like to talk to you about it privately.
All right. Well, we'll go over these two, and once they're done, they shall leave the room.
So I know pretty much what I messaged in the group chat of I want to go around and show how good I am at helping them get food from crops and stuff. Try to collect any animals that we might have missed out in the forest. Maybe convince a few to come in. That kind of thing. There was also one other thing I wanted to try. I just wanted to see how much of that flesh I had left over, because I was curious what would happen if I put one of those bags inside another bag. And so I was going to see if I could make a couple and go out in the middle of a field somewhere. Just like have it drop from a distance. I don't remember what your ruling on this is, because there are multiple ways.
So, understand. I know what the default is.
Which one do you know?
The idea of it creating like some sort of...
Do you know the implosion or the explosion one?
I was thinking the implosion.
Okay.
So...
Yeah, no, I was going to see about making the stuff and just seeing what would happen if I dropped one and the other.
So we'll get back to you.
Yeah, perfect. Out in the middle of the field, away from everyone else, just because, you know...
Yeah. We'll get back to you. You'll probably be in this room by yourself after I'm done with Chase, because he's the one who called it out first.
Of course. I did want to put something specific in the first bag, that, like, a toe or something of the creature.
Yeah.
Because I want to see how well this works for reasons.
Yeah. Okay. Sean, what are you working on?
Well, I too am working to create black holes in my own spell. No, I'm going to be very restless in general. I'm going to be just ready for the next fight. I'm sort of still in my summer mood and still very much called to action and waiting for more action.
Okay.
So people might see me aimlessly wandering the streets, moving way too fast, and generally being annoyed.
All right. Sean, Josh, if you two can stand up and
Skedaddle.
skedaddle.
Be gone.
He's the one that goes to the balcony with you. What are you
Well,
talking
yeah,
about?
but that's
We can just record it on our phones.
So,
I mean, we could, but this is the better equipment.
For anyone who's wondering about the balcony reference, the campaign before this we hosted in my apartment, and whenever somebody needed to talk to me privately, we'd just go out on the balcony.
Yep.
That's just what we call it now. Anyways, I think you know what I want.
Oh, I might have some idea.
Alright, so while my good friend there is out making black holes and terrible decisions.
Which you don't know about that.
Oh, no, I don't. I don't care. I just know that he's gone. I'm going to break into his room.
All right.
Let me go. Is it unlocked or do I need to go do some dexterity things?
Hey, Josh?
Yeah.
Is your room unlocked?
My room?
Yes.
What do you mean by unlocked? Like the door or
The door.
trap-wise? Yeah, it's unlocked door-wise.
Okay.
There might be a thing that would happen if you open the door, but...
I knew I should have picked an attract trap.
Okay. I might need you to be in here for a...
Wait, is it before bed or is it
when you've left.
to go do my thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I would have taken all my stuff when I left, so yeah, it's unlocked.
Okay. All the stuff, including the tux and...
Yeah, I have a shell bag. All of my stuff I carry with me.
So you're carrying all of that stuff in... Okay.
There would probably be some of his, like, flesh that I left out when I was making the bags and stuff. And the rest,
Would that flesh be in the tux that you're using as a bag then?
I probably would have put some in my bag, and
Okay.
some I just would have left out in case anyone wanted any.
Okay, so the tux is in your room with
Tux?
the... Yes.
Which tux?
The Dave's tux.
I'm
That
supposed
you use for carrying the flesh.
yeah, because the flesh that's remaining would still be in
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Have fun.
Well, I'm sure now they have an idea of what's going on, but...
Yeah. They really don't know specifically.
Well, when it happens, they're going to have an idea of who probably did it.
Yeah, but that's out of game. That's metagaming. He's going to have to play it off as if he doesn't know.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So we tried keeping it private, but
It'll still be fun to get there.
yeah,
Whatever.
I was just planning on having you just walk in or maybe do a lock picking check. But then you asked, I'm like, I should probably check. But yeah. Anyway,
All right.
so yeah, you get there. It's unlocked, so you just walk
I'm
in.
going in. I'm getting that button.
As you... So the tux is lying on the floor. Pile of space warping flesh there. You notice the odd spots of darkness, but...
This really creeps me out. I'm not liking this.
And you see the button. It's kind of got... It's a gold button with a bit of a wave-like pattern going along with a red gem in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And as you look at it, you kind of notice a bit of a wave to it. Like there's something...
Like when you're looking in the distance on a really hot day and the sky seems
Yeah.
to shimmer.
Yeah. You take it?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to do anything with it or just pocket it?
I'm pretty much going to pocket it, and I am going to go and hide it somewhere. I'm assuming I probably found a safe place to hide it before this.
Yep.
Probably somewhere in my room, or probably a false pocket in my bags would make the most sense.
All right.
So I'm going to put it in there.
Cool.
And that's all that I wanted to do. Obviously, I'm going to be doing other stuff over the days.
Yep.
But this is the most important thing.
Gentlemen! Well, not gentlemen. We just need one person to come back and for you to switch places with him.
Which one is that?
I need Josh. Josh!
You've been summoned.
I wish you guys luck. It was a nice campaign. I'll look forward to my next one. Anyway, what's up?
Well,
In my super harmless, very not much of a stunt that I'm pulling. Again, away from the village, in a field, probably in like an area maybe the crops were burned or something.
yeah.
I don't want it next to livestock.
Probably
or
a bit
animals.
further because you want to keep it hidden from the locals.
Yes, I don't want anyone to see me.
Yeah.
And I'd probably ask a few birds to keep an eye out. Let me know if anyone's coming near.
All right. So what exactly are the details about
What I'm trying?
Yeah.
Bag
of holding put in.
So it depends on your ruling because I have seen multiple ways people do it.
Okay.
One way is everything in the bag is ejected into the astral sea and the bag is destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
One is it becomes a nuke. And I'm hoping it's not that one. But it could be, and if so, that's why I was saying from a distance.
I wasn't thinking nuke, per se.
Like I said, from a distance. I can try to figure out what my distance would be.
I suppose the best question that I have right now is, what is the radius of when this happens?
You're the DM. Are you asking where I'm going to do this?
No.
Or
I'm just wondering how far away you're going to be once this goes off.
well, let me check my spells because I have a few days, so I would have probably prepared spells accordingly.
Okay.
If only I had Dimension Door.
This is probably something that I actually should have put more prep into because you had talked about it during the last session.
Yes.
So I really should have done more research on this, even though I knew what you were doing.
I could be at least 120 feet away.
Okay.
Moonbeam.
Okay.
So the way I was thinking this would work was I just position them over each other. One's just hanging by a string. One has like sticks holding it in place. And then I just have like a big old target of something to break. Like,
Yeah.
it could be paper, it could be twine. Of something I'm going to break from a distance. At least 120 feet away because I have a moonbeam. So that's...
Yeah.
If I had anything else, I didn't look far enough. Let's see.
I think we'll just be satisfied with that for now.
Okay.
So, what are you doing to trigger to drop one bag into the other?
So is Moonbeam down or forward?
Moonbeam is down, straight down.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to make a roll to see if I'll figure this out in game.
Okay.
Just... What is that?
That is a 18.
I take a string, loop it over a branch, have it go off to a slightly angled distance, and a peg in the ground.
Okay.
Go 120 feet from the peg, slightly farther away from the thing, so now probably like 130 feet. Moonbeam the peg. So it falls straight down.
So,
I am looking to see what happens. It's very important.
As the bag falls in, for a moment nothing happens. Then all of a sudden this mass of flesh, teeth, claws just...
Nothing.
Nothing you're supposed to be hearing right now.
It's a good thing I got Moonbeam up.
This mass of flesh, teeth, and claws just bloats out in a 15-foot radius. It tears into everything, grasping, gnawing, and then just pulls it in. And it's gone.
That is exactly what I wanted to happen. Perfect. I'm gonna make a mental note of that and make any bags I can in the meantime.
All right.
I'd like.
I'm gonna that is what I was planning on doing, but I really need to do some more research on because I know what I wanted to do. I need to do more research into what exactly that entails.
And if it's a bag of holding, usually I believe it's the astral sea, or it could be like a separate a pocket dimension. But I forget the exact details. But the contents of the bag are usually ejected randomly into that area.
Yeah.
But again, it's however you want to do it. You could have it do anything.
Yep, I understand. So those two bags were empty, correct?
No.
No.
The bag that I dropped in, I specifically put a toe or something from...
Right.
I wanted to make sure to see what would happen to the bag, and if nothing happened, I wanted to see what happened to the contents.
Okay.
And I probably would have done like a toe in one and a finger in the other, just so I had some sort of, I could tell the difference between those and see if anything survived.
Yeah.
So everything's gone, right?
Yeah.
How's the ground around it look?
Torn apart. Every grass, there's like claw marks, parts where the dirt has been stirred around. Some of it is actually dug down a little bit so that it looks like some of the dirt was taken with it. Like it's not 15 feet down, but it's probably like maybe a 2-foot deep divot in the ground in this 30-foot wide area.
15-foot radius?
15-foot radius.
Good to know. In the meantime, I would like to go by a 20-foot...
Oh, and there's the tree that one bag was hanging on is now... half of it was sucked in, and part of it is just lying on the ground on the edge of the hole.
Okay. I would like to go and buy ridiculously long poles, like 20-plus feet poles, and then comedically put them into my shell.
Okay.
It could be wood. They're going to be expendable for reasons. This is all going to be for one event.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's okay.
I would like to try to convince the townsfolk to give it to me for free because I just saved their city.
Yeah.
But if not, I'll pay.
Okay. Alrighty. I think that's it.
Before we leave, I'm going to turn to the birds and say, shh, you saw nothing. And wink.
The bird is just... Do you have Speak with Animals on?
I cast it before, yes.
Okay, so you can hear what they're saying.
Yes, unless it's concentration, because I cast it
I don't think it's concentration.
I think it just lasts for 10 minutes, so...
That was my dust.
I reach out and Druidcraft a nest mansion over the course of like an hour. I'm going to spend an hour building it because I feel so bad.
It probably doesn't take an hour to craft something that small, but...
Oh, I'm making a fancy nest mansion. Like, I'm going to make it intricate.
Oh.
And I'm going to be like, you know what? We won't be able to talk for the full hour. We'll talk the first, 5 or 6 minutes remaining. But I just want you to know, I'm going to make you an awesome home to replace what you lost. And, I'll even add a little area in case you want to, have someone else later. Just an expanded area.
So as you're crafting this... birds generally don't need, that much, but here you are crafting this giant, intricate nest. You're making sure that the opening is not big enough for like a big bird to go through, because you still want these birds to be protected. But it's this giant, 3 stories, some tiny windows for them to be looking out. A little spot in the very back, close to the tree, where they can nestle in, where like the actual bed part of this nest is, and like it is sturdy, intricate design, well, very firm. You even like kind of grow create a growth of bark to protect it, so that it's like embedded into the tree. Like it is very well made.
Success.
All right.
I think that's good for me.
Yeah.
Do I need to go in there, or is
Nope.
everyone just gonna come out? Okay.
We're done.
It's been 7 minutes. You can come out.
About time.
Yeah.
Is there
Nothing
anything
happened.
left of the world for us to colonize?
Don't worry.
Is there anything left of that pizza to colonize?
I didn't hear a yes about the world.
I said don't worry.
That's not an answer. I am
The
very
world is safe for now.
worried. Okay.
But is it safe from us?
Not anymore.
That's why I said for now. Oh boy, I did not think that we would get to that this quickly.
Ha!
It's
Oh
what?
gosh, they already figured out how to break the world.
I knew it was coming, I just didn't expect it. Then.
They've grown too powerful already.
Yeah. Okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
This won't come into play for a while.
No. It probably won't. All right.
And I like to recollect any remaining flesh I could make bags out of.
Well, I mean, you took the entire thing to the mansion, or to the inn. So, yes. All right. Well, as you guys are settling in, finishing up with your little side tasks going on, what was his name?
Jack Sparrow.
Captain Airden comes up to you, Elius. Or,
Yes.
we have a bit of an issue. One of the farmers came up and said that a couple of the managers out there are fighting. My men are kind of occupied right now, so I was wondering if you and
Yeah,
your...
they want someone else to join them. I'm in.
No, they're fighting each other.
It's always more fun with 3 people. I'm in.
Do you think you could get your partners to come with you?
Well, we're talking about 2 farmers fighting,
Is
right?
this white chocolate?
Two farmers with their management behind them. We're talking 2 managers with farmers from both sides.
Okay, so how many people are in this fight? I thought we were talking fist fight, not
Oh, I
family
mean,
feud.
right now it's an argument, but it could easily spark into a bit of a feud. We're talking probably 20 people in total. I already have a couple guards headed over there, but most
okay.
we're kind of stretched thin. So I was hoping that you and your partners could go out. Aid them.
All right, if you think it's just a 3-person problem, I guess I'll go look for like at least one of them.
I mean, hey, you guys are supposed to be like the people are starting to look up to you, and it seems like you got a couple well speakers amongst you. So.
It's like, yeah, they don't make them very smart here. I mean, yeah, absolutely. Okay, I'm gonna go track down my buddies.
I will pretend I did not hear that.
Good man. Okay, so
So
I would start by going back to the inn.
Bill is Bill. You're at the inn. What are you doing right now?
I'm gonna say I'm probably just laying in. Okay, I accidentally crushed a peanut butter ball.
That's an interesting thing to lay in.
I mean, actually, I guess probably I'm having a meeting with someone or other. Just trying to smooth something else out, solve some other fucking problem.
Alright.
Bill, I have a problem for you.
Get in line. Hey.
This is probably like one of the, well, have you guys divvied out or used the gravy dish yet to serve, or are you saving that for later?
I mean, I would save it for dinner.
Okay. So yeah, you're probably just snacking on some bit of bread. Go ahead and talk.
All right, what's going on?
The natives are getting restless. Apparently they're having some kind of a disagreement, and we're going to go mediate.
We don't know what kind of disagreement. We're just kind of walking in there with no plan.
They haven't pulled their swords out yet, but I bet I could talk them into it.
Let's try not to do that.
We'll negotiate.
I like that. Okay.
Where's the other one at? Where's Mr. Turtle?
He's probably on the
What did
farms.
dudes make any
What was that?
He's probably on the farms.
Probably
already
no
knee-deep
more
in this.
noise
Wait a
than
second.
like
That's a really good point. I will meet him there.
Yeah.
not too much noise.
There
Like
wasn't
they're
any
definitely.
screaming or like
It probably
grotesque
was
noise.
like a roar.
okay. I should have been far enough away, right?
Yeah. It would have like maybe made some people look in that direction, but it would have been far enough away that it wouldn't have freaked people out.
Okay, so
I'm gonna take a loop around, so I'm not coming back in that direction.
Okay, but you are coming back, right?
Yeah.
So about this time,
super level.
as you guys are going out to look for Tortileeni, he's actually
No. We
We assume he's already at the farms.
and that he's probably the one like
Yeah, I would have
starting
done this
this
after
or in the
farms.
middle of this.
So it's probably gonna be later in the day that I come back.
Oh, later in the day, so after this whole feud thing, or no, you right. So
Like I helped out a little bit,
like,
went to the
helped
admin,
out,
the
left.
farms.
They're assuming you're already there. Okay.
I can come in an arbitrary time for like lunch.
Well, in that case, you're probably approaching at the same time then. So you're approaching the farms at around lunchtime. You guys are heading over in that direction. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
As you two are walking towards the farm, you can see a couple of the guards are actually having to pull these two guys apart, and you can see several farmers on either side shouting at each other and yelling. Some of them are saying, "You lying piece of shit!" Just
Oh my.
cursing at each other, accusatory. Some of them are like trying to throw clumps of dirt at the other, but only for a guard to move over and knock it out of their hands.
Mm-hmm.
Like it is getting pretty heated.
You want to take lead?
Sure. All right. Anyone see a giant turtle around here?
Those are my cows. Those were given to me by the city. You can't take them. You can't claim them.
I mean, if they were taken by the city, if they were given by the city, they could be taken by the city.
Okay, buddy. Do we need to explain taxes to you again?
Those cows are my cows. They were given to me to manage by the Lord himself.
Which one?
The dead one.
Oh, okay.
You can't use that. Because he is dead, it is your word against mine. Those are my cows.
So I think this is a part where I'm supposed to threaten to chop the cow in half.
I was
And
about to
whichever
suggest
one of
the
them
same
loves
thing.
it more gets to keep the cow. Or we all just have cow. And we know what's for dinner tonight.
Maybe we should listen to both of them
Yeah.
and then threaten to cut the cow in half.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see if my assumptions here are correct. Were you both in some way servants or workers or farmers for this poor deceased lord who died by gorging himself at a dinner table?
We are farm managers We are farm managers of Itlandale. We are tasked to manage the different herds, and well, you only came in here recently.
Hey!
They speak for the cows have no tongues. They do have tongues. They're delicious, but that's not the point here.
Mm-hmm. One at a time. Start with you. Personnel number 1.
Once the cattle came back, we were
Came back.
well,
After you were being hunted.
After your friend, the turtle guy, helped bring them back, we were trying to get back to feeding them and tending to them, but then this gentleman...
All right, what's your story then?
This man took my cows!
Okay, now what's your claim to the cows?
I am supposed... I should have a fair number of them, over 100 of them left. This man took a good chunk of them.
Okay, hold on. Who got here first again?
I've been working here the longest.
You've been working here the longest.
Yes.
Okay, then back to the first guy. How long have you been working here?
Probably about 20 years.
Okay, back to the second guy. How long have you been working here?
50.
Okay, and is the number of cows dependent on seniority?
No. But those are my cows. That's my pattern.
Okay, well, how about this? We take each of them aside. We ask them to tell us as many details as they can about their herds.
And around this time is when you might have seen Tortileeni walking up the road.
Ah!
Oh, hey!
Ah, my pasta friend.
Hey, good seeing you. What are you doing out here?
Tortileeni, you brought the cows over, right? You can confirm that little portion right there, those are my cows, right?
I'm gonna need a little bit here. What's going on?
They're arguing over who manages which cows.
Cast speak with animal and talk to the cow.
I guess we could have started with that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like either of these guys? If I may.
Young, point here. Good boy. Point. When he says point here, he's looking at the younger guy who is actually a half elf.
Okay, I've got a solution. You stand over there, and you stand over there. Cow, go in the middle. Please.
By the way, this is still like probably 20 cows. We're not just talking about one cow. We're talking. These guys are arguing over.
It's okay. I can speak to them all.
Yeah.
All the cows in the center, please, and then you guys go on your opposite sides.
Fine. They go their separate ways. The farmers under their management go with them.
We don't have any horse in this race, or cows for that matter.
Cows, can you do me a favor?
What?
Can you just walk over to whoever you'd like to take care of you? And we'll make sure whoever you decide to go with.
Not just who you like, whoever generally does. Let's be fair about this.
Did you understand what they said? So just go over to who usually takes care of you. And if you can't remember who usually takes care of you, just go over to who you like better. I won't tell. And that last part I whispered. But yeah, go over to your keepers.
One of the cows...
Why are we even here?
He told me it was going to take 3 people. I don't know, man.
Okay.
Some of the cows... all the cows start walking in the direction of the half-elf. Because you specified whichever one's their favorite, Some of them go over to the half elf. Some of them go over to the guy. Most of them go over to random different guys that work under him and start pressing their noses up against them, like very affectionately.
Well, that's settled.
What?
I'd like to walk over to my friends.
So-
Can you help me?
Yeah, maybe the cows don't like getting yelled at all the time. I mean,
Well,
you've only been yelling at me.
if
for
that
like
was the
2
case, they're
minutes,
still
and I'm already
mine.
Really annoyed.
Here's my question. When was the last time that you saw your herd? Was it before the whole incident a couple of days ago?
I mean, some of my men were tending to them that day. I was at home with my wife. But
How many did you lose?
I don't know.
A lot, I'm sure. Most people did.
Yeah.
It was tough.
I'm sure those are mine.
These are hard times. Like you said, war is hell, and sometimes we all have to make sacrifices. How about we just have the cows go between these two people? That way they aren't divided up amongst people who have never taken care of them before, just because the cows want to.
And we didn't.
They are, after all, livestock.
These are my contracts by the city. We can't. Oh, come on!
Hey, we don't want
No,
fighting
this
right
is
now.
actually a different person.
Okay.
Another man, similar to the first. Oh, I actually made him sound younger than I intended. Oh, come on! Sam, cool it. You've never been good at this sort of business. I apologize for my brother. He doesn't like feeling slighted, and when the half elf over there showed up and started doing business, and the city gave him a portion of the cattle to manage, he wasn't happy about that.
Well, everybody's got to do their part.
Go
Go ahead.
Just do the best with what you're given. Tell him to do the best with what he has been given, and things are going to naturally work themselves out as food starts coming back, among other things.
I'll try, but there's a reason why I separated my sheep from his cattle. He's not good at business, like I said.
Just tell him I'm always up for a duel. If he has any issues, he knows where to find me.
We're telling him to duel the cleric? Out of everyone, duel the cleric. That's our plan. Not the paladin.
I have a hammer, man.
Yeah, but you're still a healer.
Okay, fine. He can duel Bill and I at the same time.
I mean, I feel like one-on-one
Here,
would still be
I
fair.
can help you out.
No
It's not
offense to
about
you.
Hey,
I
I
give like the deepest smile and stare directly. in his eyes.
Which is rather impressive from the face of a turtle. Turtle.
I'm just saying, if we're going to be making threats like this, we should at least make them a little scary.
All right.
Nobody's scared of you.
If
Right.
you die, I can just keep you alive.
People respect you. But
I'm good. I'm good. I'm happy. I'm good. I don't want a duel. I'm fine. If this is what the cattle deserve, we'll just simply try to renegotiate the contract to what we have.
You know what? Renegotiation is actually a legitimate idea.
Okay.
If you want, we can put you onto the grievances list, both of you, and we can have you two come in at some point when heads are cooled. We can talk about this like adults.
Okay.
And if you'd like your cow's opinions, you can bring them in, and I'll let you know.
He's good at that kind of thing.
I just give him a really disappointed look. Like, I guess if you don't want to fight, yeah, you should negotiate.
It's okay. I'll fight with you later to make you feel better.
Okay.
Off in the distance, you start hearing the sounds of some disturbed cow noises. As you look off in the distance, you see this gray form running up the hill, kind of herding some of the cattle.
We got a
And then you see as the as this form rises onto up on its hind legs. A green form on its back, wielding what looks like some sort of weapon.
Do I recognize
Is
it?
it a goblin on a wolf?
It's a goblin on a wolf.
I cast
Oh
Spike
no.
Oh, it's pretty far
Oh,
away.
okay. I thought it was close.
It's not hurting the cattle that you already have. It's hurting the cattle off in the distance. But it
Revengers
is,
assemble.
it is towards the half-elf farm.
I'd like to be the first one to sprint towards the thing.
I would like to be
Alright.
the second one to sprint. However, I'm sprinting against a turtle.
Well, it depends.
I'm a fast turtle. I can. My base speed is 30, so.
Okay, so pretty average.
Disappointing.
I was expecting you to wild shape.
My speed's 32.
I'm pretty sure 30 is in fact the average.
Yeah, it is the average, yeah.
Good thing I burnt half my spells already.
Oh,
Gee whiz.
It's okay.
Oh.
My spells doubled when I.
Dude, these are amazing.
Well, I have spells, so we got that going for us now.
And I happen to have one offensive cantrip prepared,
oh boy.
but it is a doozy.
All right. All right, so I'm just going to set you guys over here for a moment. As you guys are rushing,
Oh yeah, I can want to. Oh, nothing.
you start closing the distance. As suddenly, I could have gotten my dice out of the bag already. So, Tortileeni, you're taking the lead then? You're wild shaping into a boar?
Yes, and charging.
Ha!
Alright. Let's get you onto the board first then.
Okay.
As you are running in, let's see. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
40.
35, 40, 45, 50, 60, 66. Okay, so that's going to be in range.
I'm just gonna charge at him, aiming for the goblin specifically.
Well, as you are running... Oh, well, that's a miss. All of a sudden, this guy pops up out of the grass and shoots an arrow at you, but it whizzes right by. Let's roll initiative.
All right.
Ooh.
That's unfortunate.
Well, I don't have a modifier, so 18.
16.
3.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. So, Josh is 18.
Yes.
I'm guessing I probably don't have this questionable rock candy anymore.
Sean is 16.
Mm-hmm.
Chase is 3.
You know it.
This bottom one.
Ooh, boy.
Relentless.
Yeah, yeah.
These
I
guys
figured it was
are
something like
rolling bad.
Like, Bill bad or just regular bad?
Like, Bill bad.
Oof. Lucky
No
you.
Bill bag crying at the gym.
Is my speak with animals still up?
Not at this point. Well,
How long does it last?
actually, yeah, 10 minutes.
Hey, what's she saying?
Just hungry. Thanks, man.
He's angry that there
I
are
was just
people in
thinking,
her
they're
home.
riding on wolves.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing.
That's really
All right.
funny. He's like, guys, it's okay. I'll let you each eat a cow. You didn't
been
hear
looking-
that, guys?
I've been looking for a friend to accompany me on my journey.
Oh my gosh, we were just talking about this. You can finally get your animal companion.
Alright.
Okay, now she's just laughing.
So I do have this in the last 24 hours.
Ooh. Okay, so that one actually was really good.
Cool.
Okay.
You have 24 hours to convince it to not eat you when it wakes up from the spell.
It's okay, I can just keep recasting it.
Nice.
Nothing is going to go wrong with this.
Mm-hmm. It's like, there were once instructions on the internet for how to play fetch with a wild wolf, and you just make up some meatballs with some raw hamburger, go out and go to the back patio where the wolves are, and then throw them. And
I don't know how
then-
true this is, but apparently some wolves will literally like pick up sticks and things and throw them in the air for themselves just as a way to play.
I've seen wolves being kind of funny, but it's like step 1, make meatballs. Step 2, throw the meatballs to the wolves. Step 3, don't run out of meatballs.
Alright.
That's generally the plan I'm hearing here.
So 13 next down would be...
You want to help me with something?
Mhm.
Choose a pack.
They're all the same.
Yeah. Sometimes they start backwards for no apparent reason.
Alright.
You just tap it.
And the last one.
Cool. So this is like an online Pokemon card game.
Yeah.
Cool.
Open 2 free
Okay.
packs a day.
So, as you're running in, this guy, who is right over here, spins around and sees the bar. It tries to intimidate you.
Are we being racist and just assuming that the goblin doesn't work for us?
That he doesn't work for us?
It's pretty clear that these guys are trying to separate the cows from...
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
I've already
Yeah.
took off.
Well, I know that.
Well, you guys also have heard reports from that horse.
Yes.
There has been the occasional
That's true. I
goblin
forgot
attack.
about that. Okay.
Are there towns in the D&D worlds where goblins are like mixed in with humans?
Yes, especially as the D&D world progresses. As time goes on, goblins do become more and more civilized.
Interesting. Cool.
So it just depends on your setting, really.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's like you see him coming, like, Gobta, go home. Now you got it. That's why he and I just watched the most recent season together. It was like that's why I was like, is that a goblin on a wolf? Come on, I know what you're doing.
all right. So that would be a 7 in intimidation. I'm guessing that doesn't.
I don't know what that's supposed to do, but it's definitely less than probably.
It bounces off his shell.
I mean, I have a +4 to my wisdom modifier. so.
I think if I remember correctly, it's supposed to go above. If the intimidation is above your wisdom, then it intimidates you.
My wisdom score?
Yeah,
18.
that doesn't intimidate you. I'm gonna actually have to research that.
That's my
later,
best stats.
Yeah, I didn't expect him to actually successfully intimidate you anyway. So yeah, you're not intimidated.
How close am I at this point?
No, that's where you are.
Oh, he went first?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, he rolled the highest.
Nice.
So anyway, so this guy pops up, starts the combat. This guy turns around to face you, and it's your turn.
I charge at his face.
At this guy? What?
The one on the wolf. I'm trying
The
to
one
hit
on the wolf?
I'm trying to hit him off the wolf with a charge.
All right. What is your speed?
40, and I am full round moving to rush him.
Ah.
So
5,
that's
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
full round.
As you start leaving that area, this guy pops up out of the ground to do an opportunity attack as you pass through his space.
Okay.
I should be using a different dice. These guys are fancy. So that's a 6 plus...
Is this like minimum and maximum range?
So
it's not
I'm
minimum,
guessing that a
that's,
10 does not
after
hit you.
80 feet, it becomes less.
So that-
accurate.
Not even as a boar.
Okay.
Yep, that guy misses you. I'm gonna switch these out for my more.
No, you should leave those ones in there. I like how you're rolling.
I like these guys, but they definitely are not clear.
Yeah, so between
But
those
yeah,
two
so
numbers, you attack with this.
That guy misses. You're still
Okay.
charging at the wolf.
Just straight at him, at the goblin.
All right.
Yeah. And because I moved at least 20 feet,
Well, done with
I
the
get a little extra.
I'm done. Thank you.
And you make contact.
Okay, so the charge lets me do a tusk attack
Mm-hmm.
on the same turn, and it also would take an additional d6.
So are you targeting the goblin or the wolf?
No, I'm jumping at the goblin.
You're
Like
jumping at the goblin. Okay.
I am trying to hit him full force.
So make a dexterity check.
19 on the die.
All right. Well, I think you make that dexterity check.
Unfortunately, though, I rolled a 9 to hit.
So 9 is the what you're aiming for. That does not hit his AC. So you miss.
Okay, how do I miss? I'm just curious.
As you're jumping, he just leans back, and you jump over him and the wolf. So you're probably like right here now.
Okay. I'm just gonna maintain staring at him for the rest of my turn.
You jump over and you skid to a stop. You skid to a stop like that.
I'm readying my next charge.
Yeah. All right. So next is Sean.
Yo. Okay.
I'm playing.
So these are 5 feet apiece, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And I'm assuming I can start there?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm going to attack him at just under 80 feet with my light crossbow.
All right.
Okay. Alright, that is 3 damage.
Did
Wait, I need to do
you need to
first.
roll to hit first.
I guess. Does a 4 hit?
4 does not hit.
Whoops.
I didn't hit you.
Sorry!
All right. Next is this guy's turn. As he pops up and shoots at Elius or Elias. I keep on messing up your name. Shoots at Elias. That's a
Jonathan, you're not getting his name wrong. It's just that his other name is his alias.
Uh-huh.
that's an 18.
Well, tough. Well, I would have to imagine that hits.
Yeah. So, you take 7 damage.
Gotcha. How does armor play into this again?
The armor adds to your AC. So, if I roll higher than your armor class, I hit you. And armor adds to your armor class. As
Okay,
well,
but
armor
that's-
and shield.
That's the total class, right?
Yes, that's the
All
total.
together.
Yes.
Okay, yep. 7 damage.
Alright. Next. This guy pops up out of the grass. Turns. And moves 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. In an attempt to come to their aid, but they can't move far enough. This archer will turn around, try to shoot at the boar. Oh!
My AC's 11.
Natural 20.
Wow.
That is, in fact, more than 11.
Alright, so, that's going to be a...
What?
He rolled a 6 on damage, so that's a +2, so that's an 8. Double that because it's a crit, so that's... Oh, double the dice, right. So that's 12 plus 2, so 14 damage.
That is unfortunate.
I turn back.
Okay.
So...
Your boar spent some good time out there.
I take... Okay. That simplifies my next turn.
Sheesh. That was an insane set of rolls for him.
Well, they use up all their bad rolls at the beginning, right? For the initiative.
Well, I certainly hope so.
Hopefully you did too, Bill.
So...
It's okay. If he just gets bad next time, all I have to do is hit something that doesn't require me to roll a dice.
I wonder what that could be.
So...
It's called running away.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding.
Sword guy turns
Secret technique.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Steps right in front of you and strikes. That is 7. I
Yeah.
assume that does not hit.
That is correct.
Alright. And now it is Chase's turn. Hey.
I'm going to
do
take
it
out
again.
my great axe. I'm just going to very slowly approach this guy. I'm going to stand here and I'm just going to stare down at him.
Alright.
Are you sure you want to do that? I just do the whole thing where I hit my great axe slightly against my hand. Well, I guess I don't really hit it because that would be bad. I hit the side, just
Yep.
toying with it a little bit.
And then this guy pops out of the grass and
He
runs.
is way too far away for that to be an attack of opportunity.
It's not an attack of opportunity, it's his turn.
My turn's not done yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. You said that you were just standing there.
I'm intimidating
Back where
him.
it came from.
Oh, okay. Roll to intimidate.
That's some dice you can roll to.
Yeah, let's do that. My phone didn't like me today. All right, well that's a 13.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a little intimidated.
Just stand down, buddy, and you'll survive this. I turn away from him.
All right.
Says that guy.
So as you that's the end of your turn.
Yes.
So this guy pops up out of the ground or out of the field, not out of the ground. They're not burrowing. They pop out of the hay.
Can I
and
prepare an action to intimidate anyone who approaches me?
You spend your action intimidating.
But I then also have a reaction round, don't I?
I don't think you can spend a reaction to intimidate.
Probably not, but it was worth trying.
I've never
So-
seen someone do it.
5,
There's a
10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, wow, 30. So that guy has advantage on you because he's flanking.
Yeah, but is the other guy actually still in combat with me?
Valid point.
Right now, yeah. Right now, he would still be considered in combat with you. So,
Got a lot of plans tonight.
I've been very
Alright.
planning.
so, so that would be a 19 to hit.
Running.
That does in fact
Try
hit.
and keep up.
All right. So that's 3 damage.
Ouch, that hurts. That's tough. I don't know how I'm gonna survive this. I'm gonna do my best to shrug it off and not actually show that it bothered me.
Okay.
Because that's less than 10% of my HP, so it really didn't.
All right.
It's pretty impressive considering like 1 point of damage in D&D is like someone just socked you in the face.
Yeah, just about. If someone slapped you in the face really hard. All right. So next is the Wolf Rider and his wolf's turn. So they're gonna turn around at this giant tortoise that suddenly appeared behind them.
I'm just gonna look at him in the eyes, bring it on. Talking's a free action.
All right. So, the
You
thing
guys
about
sound so little
wolves is they have pack tactics,
Okay.
which means that whenever they have an ally 5 feet away from their target, they get advantage.
Okay.
So with the wolf, with the rider on his back, he gets advantage on his attacks.
Okay.
All right. I'm guessing a 9 doesn't hit you?
No.
Alright, so the wolf fails his bite. And the goblin on top of him is going to swing his axe at you. Okay. I'm guessing that a 7 doesn't hit either.
No.
Alright. And that goblin's gonna, the goblin rider's gonna turn back to his crew. Get in! Get in! And that's his turn. Josh?
Alright. Is there a way to get within 15 feet of all 3 of those?
Well, so 15 feet, that would be...
I'd have to take 2 opportunity attacks. Am I within 15 feet of the other one?
5, 10, 15. You... Yeah.
It's a
I-
cube. A 15-foot cube. Hypothetically.
If we're talking cube, that would be a no.
From me as the center. Radius.
Oh, 15-foot radius. So that's 5, 10, 15, 5...
I'll take a 5-foot step to the left, if need be. Like, I'll still be in his radius. I won't get an attack of opportunity.
Yep. So that would be 5, 10... 5, 10, 15. So yeah, he would be in radius now.
Okay, so all 3 of them are within...
Not this one.
No. I'm talking about the goblin, the wolf, and the
Oh,
goblin.
yes.
Are
Yes.
within 15 feet of me?
Yeah.
Okay, great. I cast Thunder Wave. Why do I have this on here twice? Okay. I'll cast it at first level.
Okay.
I need all 3 of them to make Constitution saving throws. DC 14.
Alright, so that mace guy... He rolled 19, so he succeeds.
Okay. I'm really curious about the wolf underneath him.
Oh, no, mace guy
Oh,
rolled
okay,
a
okay.
19. Wolf Rider. also rolled a 19. And Wolf, what did you say the DC was?
14.
He rolled a 13 plus 1, 14.
I am so glad the wolf is the one that failed and is thrown 10 feet away.
Wait, that succeed, right?
No, because it's a 14.
If it meets, it beats, right?
But it rolled a 13.
No, it rolled a 13 plus 1.
Okay, so 14. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it takes half. All three take half damage.
All three take
and
half
aren't
damage.
Thrown 10 feet away.
Okay.
So that's 8 plus 7's 15. And halved to... So 15 halved down to 7.
Yeah.
And so
Alright.
each person takes 7 thunder damage.
Okay.
Also, any unsecured objects that are entirely within the cube are pushed 10 feet away from me, and a thunderous boom is audible within 300 feet. So everyone around is going to be hearing this.
Alright. You said 7?
Yeah.
Alright.
They all succeeded, right?
They all succeeded,
Okay.
yeah. The wolf barely. But yes, they all succeeded. Seriously, those two goblins rolled... suddenly the goblins are rolling really high on their attacks and saves.
Still have a bonus action, right?
Yes.
So, let me see if this is a... action.
Yeah, I wonder.
I'm trying to find if my thing... That is an action. Okay. I will... Bonus action... Squint at the goblin. I don't know.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, I can't do it.
alright. Next is Sean's turn.
Excellent.
Elias, what do you do?
Is that little dirtbag guy there aggroed, or is he just...
He's intimidated.
Does that mean he's not going to attack if I ignore him?
You don't know.
You could help.
And then the other one on the other side of him still attacking, right?
The one on the other side is still attacking.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
just go
Yeah, he's
over
got
and
flank.
take care of that one.
Alright, so you're stepping over this way.
Yep. And I'm gonna bash him over there.
As you step out, the guy rolls at disadvantage.
The guy intimidated.
The guy you intimidated.
Oh, that's a mistake, buddy.
So that's the sword guy number 1, I believe. Eight. So that would be a 12 to hit.
Oh, he really does.
You little dirtbag!
It doesn't hit.
It doesn't hit. Okay. But yeah, he's still swung. If you guys want, one of you two can roll an insight if you want.
I'll roll it. Or, no, probably... I'm not sure if I'm the person to roll that, actually.
Insight is
Wisdom.
wisdom. Then yeah, I'll do that. 16.
That's high enough. You don't actually think that these particular goblins can understand you.
Interesting. Like, Bill, we aren't talking their language yet. I go to whack the other one over the head with my warhammer.
Alright.
What languages do goblins usually speak?
They either speak Goblin or Common.
Well, unfortunately, I don't speak Goblin.
Well, unfortunately, I only speak hammer.
Hammer's the universal language.
I think so.
I kind of wish that I had a great hammer instead of a great axe so I could join you. But
And axe will work just fine, too. Does a 10 hit?
A 10 does not hit.
Yeah. Could be like that one goblin.
All right. Next is this guy. He doesn't really have a clear shot over here, so he's gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then take a shot at Tortileeni. That's an 18 to hit.
Just hits.
Just hits. Turtles and their AC.
It hits a little more than just hits, but only slightly.
That would be an 8. 8 damage.
Okay.
Alright. Next is this goblin guy who finally decides to show up after being called forth by the rider. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He doesn't get close enough to attack you, so you're fine right now. But you are starting to get surrounded.
Okay.
We're working on it.
I'm doing my form over here. Just
All
right.
right.
I got him just where I want him. Don't worry.
Uh-huh.
Single bead of sweat starts to go down his side of his face.
Uh-huh.
This goblin, 5, 10. I'm just visualizing this. 15. So now he's flanking you.
Okay.
So
So
you
because
get-
of the free action, I can say to the wolf, sit.
Well,
I feel like we should
oh
go
yeah,
over there.
you
I
have
have
speak.
I have to speak with
Yeah,
animals.
speak with animals.
But I
I was
also need to
Assert
prove
dominance.
Or
my
like
point.
heal.
Yeah.
What is it to
Oh
roll
my
for?
Animal handling.
That was supposed to be a very short trip. And
Yeah, animal handling.
Okay.
This is what happens when you run away from the
It's
party.
Roll,
funny, I
roll
don't-
it at
Maybe
disadvantage
he'll learn a lesson.
fair.
because he clearly already
know,
has a
man.
master.
that shell's pretty thick.
Skills. What's funny is, I did take that as a thing. So 6. So disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
So 19 plus 6. That's 25 or 25.
Oh!
2 19s.
Nice.
Okay.
Speaking of asserting dominance.
So it's not his
Yeah.
round right now.
I just wanted to just cover my base.
Should I make those?
Sit, heal.
No, my mom did.
Oh, cool.
All
It
right.
was just the leftovers of.
So
My parents
I already
so
had the
much-
mace guy attack you,
So
right?
many desserts.
Mm-hmm.
No,
I've
I
been
did-
attacked once.
Yeah, I haven't had him attack you yet. Okay.
So I took 8 damage from someone. Was it this round or last round?
That was one of the archers, if I remember correctly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right. So mace guy is going to attack you with advantage.
Okay.
Oh, not that one. 9 plus 1, so 10.
Miss.
Miss. All right. So he misses. Next is Archer 1, who moves just a little closer. He's gonna attack you. Where's the archer again? There we are. So that is a 23 to hit.
Just hits.
Oh boy. 6 damage.
Okay.
You got healing spells, right?
You know, as a druid, I should. We'll find out.
Oh my goodness.
I have something that'll keep someone else alive.
I have healing spells. Oh wait.
Alright. So, Sword Guy is going to try to make a wisdom save to break out of his fright. So that's a 7 with a wisdom of -1. 6. He's still frightened. He's still intimidated by you being right next to him. And next is your turn.
All right, I'm going to turn to this guy, and I am just going to do something that I professionally refer to as smash.
Okay.
Detroit Smash.
All right.
Where are you at, Josh? Health-wise.
So
I'm not dead.
I roll with advantage, right?
If you want to
If we're
be,
flanking.
if you want to flank, you have to be on the opposite side.
Top right corner.
Dude,
Well-
this is turning out exactly like I was worried it was going to turn out.
I was rolling that with the intention of flanking. So-
Do you want to move
Yeah,
over
I'll
there
just
then?
go ahead and move over here.
All right. He did spend his reaction already.
That's. Well, I thought that
Yeah.
reaction was before his last turn, so it would have reset by now.
Oh, I thought it was by round. Okay, well,
I thought it was
Yeah,
between
no, it's
turns.
my turn.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because once you have a turn, you get your reaction back.
Yeah, that makes
Okay.
sense.
so
But
yeah,
if he's intimidated, would he?
he would roll at disadvantage if he's still intending on fighting. Like, so long as the thing that terrifies him, this is mainly an effect that can be cast by some sort of class of barbarian. I don't remember exactly. But there's the fear effect. I'm pretty much going with that right now. Where so long as the source of their fear is visible, they roll at disadvantage.
And they can't approach the target.
And they can't approach the target. Now,
Or get closer to the target.
yeah, I'm just going with that right now off this guy because you intimidated him.
Okay.
But he's still trying to fight.
Good question. Do I heal myself or do I do I
So-
go for another hurrah?
That would be an 11 to hit.
Meets it beats.
Meets it beats. All right.
I have
So-
cheap armor. And no dexterity.
All right. 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay. Okay, that's better. I like that better.
Okay.
So I rolled twice. First time I got a 1.
Okay. Second time.
time, after my additions, that's a 22.
Yes.
22 definitely hits.
Yep. Okay,
Teach him,
that's
Bill!
what I was hoping for. So with my great axe, I get 1d12 slashing damage. So that would be 5 plus my strength is 8.
8 to hit.
Yep. Oh no, 8 damage.
Oh, right. 8 damage. Okay.
No, that was a 22 to hit.
Right. Well, he is chopped right in half.
I am just
Yeah.
going to turn back and stare daggers at this guy.
All
Just
right.
You look over his shoulder and you just see me with the rest.
I am staring at him like a bird stares at something that mildly perturbs it.
That goblin is dead.
It would also be helpful if you guys, if you were watching this video, imagined it as Mickey Mouse doing this. I think I.
This guy. Wait. Oh shoot! He shouldn't have been striking at you anyway because he's last one in round. This one was the one that had gotten his turn back, right?
Not anymore.
So yeah, this guy didn't strike at you when you
Okay.
moved over. I'm
Okay.
sorry. So yeah, anyway, this guy is going to run.
Come join the party!
And dash action. 5, 10, 15, 20.
You know, I think I got this, guys.
Well, hopefully this guy scares his friends.
He's just shouting as he's running, waving his sword and shield in the air. All right. Cross that
Only
guy
that
off
archer
there.
was 5 feet closer. I could get this.
Next is the wolf and its rider. 5, 10. Who's gonna?
Does the wolf do anything different when I ask it to sit?
Oh shoot! Right.
I'm really
All of a
hoping with
sudden-
the rider on its back.
All
it
of a sudden,
sits.
the wolf sits. Like its ears go back and it just sits.
Roll
What
over.
happens to the rider on his back?
Roll over.
He needs to make a strength saving throw.
Heh.
Where is he? There he is. That is a 15. He keeps hold.
Okay.
What did you do? He speaks common.
I ignore him.
All right, so there goes their turn. It is now your turn.
And see, now I feel bad, because if I do this, the wolf's gonna get injured.
It's a good boy.
So... I got this. I do it again. I am going to cast Thunder Wave. So everyone, how close am I to that other guy?
Which other guy?
The sword, farthest away.
This guy?
Yeah, is there a way
you-
to get all,
So
all of them in
5,
the range?
10, 15. I mean, you've got a movement of 30.
I mean, like,
No,
I
that-
want to get the rider and the 3 in, like, the L shape around him. So I'm trying to figure out if there's a spot.
Oh, you're in range for all of them. The only problem is this guy's out of not in your immediate range.
A 15-foot cube.
Jonathan Harrell,
Radius.
by the way.
Yeah, you can get all of them in that case because this guy's 10 feet away from you.
Okay, I cast Thunder Wave again. Every single creature has to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right, so that's 2 mace guys. Con
And
is
if I have to cast this again, it's going to hurt a lot more, so I really hope they shoot up the
con is 0, so that is a 15.
pass. So half damage on that one.
All right. 7.
Fail.
Fail.
Full damage and move back 10 feet.
All
Like
right.
push back.
5, 10. Time for the wolf. Wolf is 13.
Fail. Push back 10 feet as well.
Ooh. And I'm not even going to roll. Well, actually, I still need to roll for damage for him. So that's cocked.
Yeah.
Oh wait, sorry, I was reading the rider's con for the wolf. I said 13 for the wolf, right? So 14.
Pass. Meets beats.
Meets it beats. Okay,
So
so
half damage.
half damage to the wolf. And the rider rolled an 8, so that fails.
Fails and move back and push back 10 feet.
Yep. So the wolf, the rider, gets flown off there.
And did the other person succeed?
I already moved him, and that guy succeeded.
Okay. I'll roll the damage on the table so it can be seen. So that is a 5 plus 8, so that's 13.
13.
12
so
for, sorry, half to 6. Yes,
Thir-
13 or 6.
13 damage. Well, the wolf rider lies dead.
Just gonna reach out and try to pet
So
the wolfie.
that was Mace Guy 2, if I remember correctly. How much damage did you say?
If he failed 13, if he passed 6.
He failed, so that would be 13. He's dead. And so you said 6 damage for the others.
Yeah.
That guy's still standing. And 6 damage to the wolf.
Mhm.
The wolf gets pushed around a little bit, but he's still standing, and now he has no rider. That is the end of your turn. Sean?
Yes. Unfortunately, that's as far as I can go.
Oh,
Okay.
You can dash instead of your action as well. Which
What
is
is
But that means that he can't do any attacks.
Yeah, I want to shoot something.
Oh, okay.
So I still have my crossbow, so I'm in range. I'm gonna go ahead and take out the. Now I'm gonna go after this little dirt bag first.
All
The
right.
one running away.
Come on,
No
I
escape.
worked hard on him.
Yeah, and he so tried to stab me in the back.
I think we're safe now.
Okay.
What'd you roll?
Does a 3 hit?
3 plus anything?
I highly doubt it.
Dexterity
Dexterity
modifier
modifier.
and
Oh.
your proficiency bonus.
Oh. Really?
Yeah. Proficiency bonus adds to that, so and then dexterity modifier because you're using a ranged
Okay.
weapon.
Does a 9 hit?
Sword guy, a 9 does not hit.
Okay.
I
That
thought
was
that was a
value
little
number.
low, so
Well, I mean, it was.
yeah.
I'm sure he's even more intimidated now that bolts are flying by
So-
his face.
So the arrow whizzes by. This wait, is that Archer 1 or is that Archer 1?
Archer
This
one's
is
supposed to
Archer
be
1. So this is Archer 2. So he spins around. And
Jeez. Is that any way to get the attacks from you?
It does not. That mostly it helps when you're like taking a short rest when you're healing up.
okay. Sheesh. These guys are rolling high. Does a 22 hit?
We could call them high rollers. Yes. 22 hits.
Eesh. 6 damage.
Okay.
And
Jeez.
I'm forgetting to cross people out of the turn order. GS2, the M2. Okay. Alright. So this mace guy is seeing everything falling apart, sees this guy running away, and he's gonna start running away too. Josh, do you do anything?
Yeah, he's within my range, so I'm gonna smack him.
All
I
right.
think I have claws.
So you're taking opportunity of attack.
Yes. Where's my claws? Okay. 18 plus 2,
Ooh, well,
20.
that's definitely gonna hit.
and that'll be 1 damage.
He gets a little on the back, but he's still running. And he's out of combat. I'm
How
gonna-
far away is he?
let's say he's 35 feet away from you now.
Okay.
So he's still, I guess he's still visible, but he's running towards the woods.
Do I have line of sight?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll keep him in combat for now because I think he has something in mind for him.
The
Um,
piece.
All right. Next is this archer who he sees this guy. He sees this guy running away now,
Thanks.
but
If you need healing, I can also heal you.
he sees the leader dead, but he's still
You're doing alright for healing?
Yeah, I'm fine. I've only taken 3 damage.
he's
I'm
still
just a bloody.
he's still focused on fighting.
I'm sorry.
He's still focused on fighting, so he's actually gonna like 5, 10, move in a little closer, and actually no, he'll probably move over here, like try to go around you, but he's still gonna fire at you.
Okay.
So
Fire it well.
Archer, there we are. That would be 15 to hit.
Miss.
All right. It
I just like to turn my shell.
It bounces off your shell and heads out there. So that's going to be his turn. Chase, it is your turn.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna turn and start. Let's see. So I only have 30, so I'm not gonna be able to make it to anything.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna start sprinting. And that's double, right? Or 1.5?
If you're using the dash action, that'll be doubling your speed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like you're replacing your action with an additional
8,
movement.
9, 10, 11, 12.
So
So I probably run right past that guy.
yeah, so he's gonna try to like hit you in the back with his bow, which isn't really gonna do much.
Does that mean he
Yeah.
has his strength modifier instead of his dex?
Yeah. So that would be a 15 to hit.
Well, that would hit.
All right, 1d4. Let's say he rolled a 3, so 3 damage.
Okay. So what pretty much happened is I started running this way to try to get more in the midst of combat.
Mm-hmm.
And then I saw the bloody pulp over there, and I decided that maybe I should get a little closer.
Surrounded by bodies and a sitting dog.
Well, the dog's kind of cowering right
What
now.
shenaniganery has gone on while we were gone?
All right, now it's Sword One's turn, and he's just gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So he's probably 25 feet away from you. Well,
Okay.
probably 30 feet away from you. So you got Sword Guy, and you've got Mace Guy.
Which one looks more hurt?
Mace Guy. Mace Guy looks hurt.
And the other guy.
Sword Guy looks untouched.
Okay.
Despite the fact that he's the scaredest out of all of them, he didn't get touched.
Okay.
So yeah, it is now your turn.
And you said Mace Guy was the one that's injured?
Mace Guy is the one that's most injured.
How far away is he?
I think I said like 35 feet.
I take a 5-foot step and just say, "Oh no, you're not going anywhere." And I'm gonna cast Poison Spray, which is 30-foot range.
I didn't realize that poison spray went out that far. I thought it was like a 10-foot spray.
Range area 30 feet. And it's a cantrip, so I can cast it.
That is scary.
So 9 plus 6 is 15.
Meets it beats.
And that is a d12. Look at that, a 12.
Woo! No additions or anything. It's just a straight up D.
12 poison damage.
12 poison damage. He. I just bit my tongue.
And I'm just gonna point to the guy next to him. You're next. And I'm going to run towards him.
Oh, you're running. So you
I'm
got
running at another 25 feet essentially. So
yeah.
I'm
You catch up to him.
Yeah, and
You're
I'm just gonna stand.
He. Okay, so Sean.
Gosh, I take off towards the hoods. Darn it!
Okay, how is your healing doing right now? How's your health?
I am standing and I am in double digits.
Okay.
So
He's at 11.
Because I was going to heal you, but then you ran away a bunch more. So now I can't reach you in time.
I'll survive. I have high AC.
Okay.
I've got 14 HP.
He's doing really well for how in trouble he got.
Okay.
Yeah, my character's very single-mindedly focused right now.
All right. Well. Yeah, I've got to heal myself. I just have to. Let's see.
Is your healing a bonus action or an action?
It's going to be a full action. It was
Okay.
supposed to be a group heal, but I can use it on myself if I need to. So I'm going to go ahead and. Just,
This has been a fun session.
Okay. Yeah. Where am I going to go? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah. Well, he already used his reaction, so yeah.
Okay, and then I'm going to use Prayer of Healing at 2nd level to restore 2d8 plus 3 damage. Ooh. Okay, so I'm going to heal for 14.
Okay.
Oh, when I run off towards the goblin, I'd like to shout back, "Don't kill the wolf!" And loud enough to the wolf hears me as well.
Okay, and I think that's about all I can do, huh?
Yep. All right. So this archer is kind of freaked out by the fact that two enemies just ran past him. So he's gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And
Wow. What a little douchebag.
You know what? Yeah, these guys have been through a lot. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Wow.
30. So that's that archer. Oh, wait. I forgot to cross off the second mace guy. He's dead. This archer. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He makes it to the woods.
Because the table's made of wood. It makes it to the wood.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Okay, fine. So yeah, that archer is out of combat. Chase.
All right. So that guy's gone. That guy's dead. That guy's dead. That guy's dead. The wolf is a good boy.
Can I see where the other guy went, by the way, that goblin?
The goblin that just ran into the woods. No, he's
I have
gone.
a spell that has a distance of 150 feet.
I
I just need to be...
will.
It's
I
not
will
exact.
permit you a perception. When it's your turn, I will permit you a perception check, and then an attack at disadvantage if you see him.
Okay. It's an AoE area, so...
Shoot! If you succeed in your perception check, you will see him.
Okay.
Well, Elias, my good man, I think
Yo.
the action has moved on without us.
It does appear that way.
You want to go pet the dog?
Sure.
It is just.
Hey there, buddy.
It is just cowering. Its head is down. Its tail's between its legs. Its ears are back.
Do you have any snacks on you?
Out of all this, I did not expect you to get a pet wolf.
Well, you're the one who gave us a wolf.
Oh! I have this!
Oh, perfect. Hey, you want some sausages?
Yeah, I'm going to use the magic gravy dish to pour out a nice little dinner for the
You're
wolf.
using a cantrip to get some
Absolutely.
sausage. Do note you were intending on casting some high level spells in order to serve an entire meal, but that thing only has one use per day.
YOLO.
They're starving people, but I'll give this wolf. All right.
We can always eat a cow later. It's okay.
All right. So
We're out of combat now.
not quite. Not quite. There's still that last archer
She's
left.
not.
Well, what is he gonna do? Come back for us?
So there's 2 archers, right?
Well, no, the one archer left. The other archer is there, and then you've got that one guy that's right in front of you.
Oh, what's the difference between the distance of those 2 archers from each other?
So that guy at this point. So I said he's probably. So he was at 30 when he was here, so he's probably like maybe 30 feet into the woods right now. No, sorry, 20 feet into the woods right now.
And the other one?
The other one is just about to get into the woods.
Perfect. Okay.
All right. So that was Chase's turn. Sword guy right in front of you. When you just run up to him like that, he drops his gear.
He's not moving away from my attack.
He's not moving away. He's just surrendering.
Okay. Is that his turn?
That's his turn. It is now your turn.
Am I able to cast a spell and just kind of like put a hand on his shoulder?
Yeah.
Not at him. But since he's given up, just kind of like a, I see you're there. Watch this.
Yeah. Yeah. You can do that.
So you said make a perception check. I don't really necessarily care exactly where they are, just relatively where they went in. Does that lower the DC at all, or?
I would say that would. Because the problem here is that you are trying to shoot a spray, but you aren't exactly sure where in.
It's from the ground. It's spike growth.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, even then, you're still not entirely sure where exactly he is. So,
Okay. Can I roll to see if I can figure that out? If not, then I have a backup plan.
Oh, we played so long the fight music ended. First time that has happened this campaign.
Nice. I'm proud of us.
Perception, that is 6 plus 11, 17.
Oh yeah, you see him.
I'd like to cast Spike Growth so that it targets the center of the forward guy, and the other guy's got to run into it, because you got to find it when you run into it.
Oh no.
It's a 20-foot radius centered on the guy in the forest, and every 5 foot you move, you have to roll... wait, let me pull it up real quick. I am casting it at way higher of a level than I should be. But it is a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point. Range sprouts hard spikes and thorns. The area becomes difficult terrain for the duration, so half speed. Mm-hmm. When a creature moves into or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels. And the transformation on the ground is camouflaged to look natural. Any creature that can't see the area when the spell is cast must make a search action and succeed on a wisdom, perception, or survival check against your spell save DC to recognize the terrain as hazardous before entering.
That's unfortunate.
So
as the other guy's running into it, it's being cast.
Okay. So what's the damage?
Every 5 feet they move in it, they take 2d4 damage. And luckily they're running away.
All right. So
and I'm just going to grab the
And this is a 20-foot radius?
Yes, centered on the person in front.
And 5 feet, it's a 2d4.
Correct, for every 5 feet.
For every 5 feet. All right, so 20-foot radius, so 2d4, so that would means that
It'd be 8d4 for him to even leave the circle.
8d4, oh boy. All right.
And in the meantime, I'm going to walk over there with the other guy in tow, holding the neck of the goblin.
Just pointing him towards his running away companion.
The poison from my last spell dripping off my hand as I'm just walking casually.
I kind of want to ask.
All right.
Tortileeni to ask
So
what his name
I feel
is.
like he's gonna be He's gonna have the closest
so
relationship.
that
with
would
this thing.
be. You said eight in total.
To leave, it would be 8d4.
All right, so that's one. Let me just get a note card for this so I can. All right,
So it's anywhere between 8 and 32 damage.
1, 2,
Oh, no.
What?
He's rolling minimum damage.
1,
Oh my gosh!
2,
Wow, good job.
We want some of them.
This is my last second level
1,
spell.
2,
It's like we're
3,
just
4,
like look out
5,
for the dog we're petting.
6, 4.
No, here's the thing, though. We don't want all of them to die. We want some of them to escape and get back to their people and let them know that we are scary.
So Archer.
It's also difficult terrain, so he moves at half speed.
Yeah.
Okay, just a sec.
Yeah, he's not moving one full. Like, 20 feet, once he got out of 20 feet, he'd be booking it. Because at that point, he'd be able to... Yeah, so 20 feet, half movement, so that would be 40 feet in total, so he would still have 20 feet left from his dash action.
And I still have a wild shape.
But here's the thing. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 plus 2 is 7. 7 plus 4. He crawled himself to death. So that guy, like,
It's brutal and bloody, and we're not going to talk about
And
it.
there's 2 remaining.
But hopefully
Does
all
the
his
other one run
friends
into
will.
the spike growth that's hidden in the forest?
So is there a perception check to
Yes.
see if
Perception or survival?
perception or survival? Okay. And-
DC, I think, is probably 14.
All right. And that's perception's wisdom, right? That's a 7. So he doesn't see.
2d4 for every 5 feet running into it. And then immediate difficult terrain.
So let's see what he gets. So this is.
I think
But-
my plan worked out really well.
So.
You guys can take it from here, right?
All right.
I think we got this.
I think that it's done.
And.
Music seems to think so.
So this goblin stops after just 10 feet. He's still alive, but he's drops the bow.
By the way, it's a concentration spell up to 10 minutes.
He's just holding still, like he's not moving.
Is he just going to stay like that?
Yeah.
All right. Do you speak common?
Huh?
Poison spray.
Oh, you're talking to
Yeah, to the goblin. If you, like, I'm holding my hand up for poison spray. Do you speak common? I don't think he speaks common,
It
guys.
doesn't sound very common to me.
I cast poison spray on him. It's a D12.
He dies. Well, actually, roll maybe. Maybe somehow you roll 1.
8.
Nope, he dies.
Oof.
Well, it's an attack. Which does he?
Roll a natural 1.
If he's not moving, do I get advantage?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, that is a 3 plus. It's so bad. Oh, it's 9.
No, he's still alive.
Please, just mercy kill the poor bastard.
This is the only offensive spell I have left, and I'm just gonna keep casting poison spray. I'm still holding the other goblin by the neck and like having him watch. It's like,
Jeez.
all right.
That's kind of brutal.
You spray. You start noticing that some of the leaves are wilting.
I'll fix that later.
Remind me not to piss off Tortileeni.
And I'm just gonna look down at the other goblin, straight at the eyes, and
Some of
go,
the flower petals, the petals are just wilting and falling off the flowers, and you're just watching as this goblin.
So I'm gonna look to this other goblin. Do you speak common? Does he speak common?
No. Foolish.
I'm gonna give him. Nah, I was gonna give him a stick to draw, but I'd like to push him into the spike growth.
What do
I'm
you?
not sure I like Tortileeni that much anymore.
Are you guys going to stop him?
I feel if we're close enough to stop him, I'm gonna start running.
At this point, like,
Dude, what the hell?
All yours.
I'm gonna grab the goblin and try to pull him out.
Always gotta leave one alive to tell the story, man.
This
I'm
goblin's
gonna go over to the dog.
this goblin's leg is bleeding, but he's now kneeling on the ground, just hands clasped in front of him.
I'm going to kneel down and cast Cure Wounds on him.
Just gonna tap you on the shoulder.
he
trust
now
anything
just
he
starts
says.
bounding
And then
at
don't
you. It
Understand
just
anything he says?
I'm gonna go over to the wolf.
the
start
wolf.
petting
The
him.
wolf's
Just be nice to the puppy, okay?
the wolf's still cowering. It's kind of just staring at the food, like not really eating the food that you've placed before it. It's just
It's okay. It's safe. You're safe. I'm just gonna spend the rest of my time reassuring the pupper.
the wolf's slowly starting to eat. Ooh boy, that got
Really
dark.
doesn't like goblins.
That got dark.
I just to the goblin like, okay, you leave before he comes back.
Huh?
Like, I think I've already
By the way, I haven't dropped Spike Crumb. It's still up. I'm just concentrating in the back of my head.
The goblin tilts its head at you. Huh?
Oh, yeah, you don't understand me, do you? Well, I don't think he's going to attack us at this point. So let's just walk away and see what happens.
As you guys start walking away, the wolf closely following behind Tortileeni, and the goblin following closely behind you.
All right. This is where we're at now.
Bill, have you made a
I'm just gonna glare.
I'm just gonna at you.
I don't look at you. I'm looking at the go.
It goes on the opposite side of Bill.
How tall is my little goblin friend?
What is the average height of a goblin? 4 feet?
Like 3-4 feet. Yeah. It could be as like, I don't know. There's probably some range to it.
Yeah. I can
So he's
find,
not small enough to like sit on my shoulder or something.
No.
Okay.
I can find goblins real quick.
That's enough information. That's what I need.
Yeah, they're definitely not small enough to sit on your
about
shoulder.
3 to 3.5 feet.
Okay.
So maybe like on your shoulders if they were like on both.
They'd easily be able be like
Like, have your own.
Like
Carried
parents
like
at
a-
a festival with their
carried like a toddler.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Seriously though, what the hell?
Excuse me. I may have gone a little overboard there.
What are you, a barbarian?
Why
Oh,
did
no.
it? Why did it make you mad when they couldn't speak your language?
You know that's fair. I saw red for a second, and I snapped a little.
Like, you're a druid. You're supposed to see green. What is this?
Yeah, you see the issue here.
I did. I
Very
watched a
much
lot
so.
of that
And
issue.
I'll fix the forest here later today. I'll come back out and fix it.
Okay, appreciate
Yeah,
that.
you did
But
that.
don't trust that goblin.
I think the goblin. I think I trust the goblin more than I trust you right now.
Okay, it might have been a little bit of
A
excessiveness.
little bit.
But, you know, I was surrounded and attacked by all of them, to be fair.
Well,
Yes, and then you ended the situation.
I did.
Well, also to be fair, at least it wasn't whatever that crazy guy was, like blowing stuff up around town earlier. You know, it wasn't him. I mean, that guy.
You
That
can't-
guy's scary.
You can't let goblins get away, or else they'll go call all their friends and be like, hey, 5 or 6 wasn't enough, bring like 30. So you gotta make sure you stop it, nip it in the bud early.
Or alternatively, you have them run back and say, these guys are absolutely fucking terrifying.
Oh, I've never had that happen.
I can see why.
That is confirmation bias.
All right.
You are right, and Tortileeni does not see that.
I am scared of Tortileeni now. Like I'm trying to picture. Okay, what can I put against this guy that's a threat?
To be fair, you did choose what we talked about.
Yeah.
All right,
That's
well,
about as extreme as Tortileeni's gonna
let's
get.
go, Goblin. Let's go. I'm gonna call him Goblin.
Goblin. Nice.
So
I'm gonna call the wolf puppers.
as you guys are heading back, there's a couple more guards with the farmers, but they've gone out. They've started getting the cattle back to the farm. A couple of the farmers are riding horses, herding them back to the farm.
Uh-huh.
And one of the guards comes over. So, You got a prisoner?
I'm not quite sure if prisoner is the right word. I think that he worships me now.
He survived a massacre.
Yeah, let's just say the other goblins aren't coming back.
Okay, well, I guess that is handled then. What about the wolf?
I think that the wolf...
We're keeping him.
yeah, I think the wolf's fine.
Okay. I think you'll have to probably notify the captain about this, but
Yeah, that's valid.
yeah. Okay, we're gonna get the cow back over to what did I name that farmer? We're gonna get that the cow back over to Sed's farm. So
All right, that sounds good.
yeah. Thank you for your help.
Yep.
And yeah, he goes back over to the other guards. And I think that's where we're going to end this session.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
You earned PTSD.
Achievement unlocked.
That was a lot of fun until Tortileeni did it. Like, that was still exhilarating, but it was terrifying. Like,
Tortileeni would not take prisoners.
Me right now.
What?
I mean,
This just came up.
you want to show it to the camera? I'm not saying it would fix everything, but I would feel slightly better if I had an enchanted sword.
Yeah.
Well,
I've got a friend. He and I very much, yeah.
Nice.
Very
that
much.
was a fun session. Thank you guys for being here. Thanks to those who watched this. Yeah, stay tuned for the next session.
Yeah.
We are going to be going places I don't think I can predict at this point. I'm not sure where this is going to go.
To therapy.
Not where the
Probably.
Not where the Geneva Convention has rolled.
Nope. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you guys have a good one, and I will see you later. Bye.